Hello and welcome to this video. On the video, I'm going to be talking today about full color living, and I'm recording this video in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, where I'm on a business trip to train some Integris trainers here in Kuala Lumpur for the whole of the Asia region. Today I'm talking about full color living, full color life, and I want to give some examples about what that means. I want to use this trip as an example of how we approach full color living here at Integris. Now, at Integris, we use very strongly behavioral styles, and these styles fall into, broadly speaking, four colors, and that's the way that we use them. There's loads of variation within that, and I want to point out one really key thing is that all of the colors are in all of us. We tend to prefer one of them. We call it our dominant behavioral style, and one of the great things about that is that in part defines who we are and helps us understand who we are. Also helps us understand how we best like to be treated, how we should be treating others, and improves our communication no end. But today, in terms of full color living, I want to talk about how we use colors to make sure we get the right kind of results. In this case, out of a business trip. And my behavioural style is yellow. And yellow at a high level, it talks about teams. I'm very team focused, fun. So on a work business trip like this, definitely try and find some elements of fun, uniqueness, creativity, that kind of stuff is what I'm all about in terms of my dominant style. So you would expect me to do lots of great yellow stuff when I'm on the trip. And for definite, that is what I will tend to do. However, possibly on some business trips, that isn't actually the primary purpose. So let me talk about how I thought about full color living on this particular trip to Malaysia. So actually, one of the things we're going to be doing is the green behavioural style. So definitely building some relationships. I'm out here with my business partner Peter Sylvester, so I'll be spending some time with him. I don't get to spend lots and lots of face-to-face time with him, so that'll be one relationship that I'll be maintaining. But also meeting lots of other new people and engaging with them one to one, getting to know them and why they're involved in Integris, and a little bit more about their personal life and what else they've done in business, that kind of stuff. So I'll definitely be having the green glasses on quite a bit as I speak to people. I'll be thinking about how I can build relationships nicely, ask questions, listen to the answers, very important, and all that kind of good stuff that people that are naturally green just do without thinking. Me being a yellow, I have to think about it a little bit more. So I'll definitely have my green glasses on quite a bit. Um, Now, one of the key focuses that I'm actually here for, it's a very blue thing. I'm creating processes and creating lots of videos, and so lots of great blue stuff, documentation I'll be doing, and creating a resource for our trainers so that they understand more how to train at our academy. So there'll be a good portion of the day, and probably this should really be my dominant behavioural style this week. I should be thinking about getting a result in terms of blue processes, and like I say, getting into the detail of what it is we're doing. Blues are great at that. Natural blues are really great at that. I have to put a bit more effort into it. But if I've got my blue glasses on, I can do it, so that's not a problem. And I think these ones I'll probably wearing most this week. A little bit of red in there, not too much red this week in actual fact. But I need to focus on what the business is looking for in order to drive it forward to the next level. So there'll be a little bit of red in there, and I'll probably actually lend these ones to Peter. He likes wearing the red glasses. But certainly thinking about what are we looking for, and what's the best way to achieve what it is we're looking for. And I'm actually talking to you through a new piece of kit I bought, which I think is actually the most efficient way to achieve what we need to achieve. That's a little bit of a red thinking, but the fact it's new kit takes me back to my yellow, and I'm happy wearing these ones because I've got this new kit, and I can do all sorts of clever stuff with the new camera bits. But I could talk about that for a bit more, but that's not really what it is. So, what have we learnt? Full color living is about understanding what the dominant behavioral style is. Yeah, yellow is me, and I could do yellow all day long. That's naturally me. But there are some times when We have to think about the other colors. We have to think about our green. Are there relationships that we need to create, maintain, build, etc., to get done what we need to do? I'm going to talk about this week, but obviously this can be over an even shorter time, but also a much bigger time as well. Is there some blue? Like I say, blue week for me this week. But is there blue in your life that maybe you're neglecting because you're out doing too much green, or maybe a bit too much yellow? What are the red things you need to be doing? Maybe negotiating some prices, maybe raising your prices in your business if you thought about that. This kind of stuff. So there's red, and then of course, especially in the downtime, I've got a day off on Sunday. I can go back and I can very happily slip on my yellow glasses, and I can take some time out, maybe do one or two fun things, and think about the team, see what else is around here. Maybe even play a little bit of my with my new kit and do some live streaming. So I hope that begins to explain full color living and how we blend all those different things together to make sure that we're not just focusing in one part of our life. We can be far more successful if we add all the colors together and we make sure we're choosing the right one at the right time. Hope that helps. Full color living. You live a full color life. See you next time.